Welcome, welcome, welcome. Energy focus for the week. Come on in and join me. So much to talk about. So many shifts in the cosmos, so much energy coming in. And the alignment in the cosmos are things we haven't seen for a very, very long time. So, welcome. Come on in. Terry Ann Hyman here, my Empowered Spirit Show. This is the Energy Focus, the live. Ernest, yo, where you been? So, let's chat. All right. We had a great podcast. I channeled some messages from the Akashic realm. I just had brought all these messages around. And so I asked when I sat down to the podcast, like, what is the important message right now? So 3 messages came in. There's a meditation, healing guides. Check it out. We all need it. And it is right in alignment with where we are right now with all these cosmic forces. So yeah, check it out. Akashic messages, healing guide, definitely on the podcast. And a huge shout out, as long as I'm talking podcast, to Forecast Salon, located here in Alabama, Homewood, Alabama, really dedicated to creativity, education, inspiring their stylists and their clients to really just up their game. Love them. Check them out. Instagram at Forecast Salon. And they have a new online store, so check that out. Get some products for your home at forecastsalon.com. Yes, definitely check it out. Check out the message. I've really been... A lot of fire. A lot of fire is how I'm going to describe where we are right now. I've been fired up. I've been excited. My podcast has been amazing. I love it. I've really opened my voice on it. Definitely check it out. And that's the energy we opened up to last week, right? Mars energy, Aries energy, the spring, the element of fire is found in the spring, and I'm feeling it. I am feeling so inspired in what I'm doing and all this that I want to bring forward. I was in a hard time the last couple of years, right? And so a lot of deep work, a lot of shadow work, a lot of working with that innocent child within me. And it really has helped me to find that place, that authentic place of who I am. A lot of trauma in the world. We cover it up. Yeah, so definitely check it out. Let me know what you think. And I will say I've been giving shout outs to people that give me a response. I've been putting you in the podcast, putting some links to you as well. So let me hear from you as well. All right, so this week, actually I have notes because there's a lot going on in the cosmos to talk about. And I'm not an astrologer, I'm not, but I am very much in tune with what is going on. I feel it, I notice it, and so I'm bringing you this perspective from an energy spiritual perspective. I am a spiritual empath. All right, I'm getting ready to teach my new class, Monetize Your Energy, and I've been really studying and adding new things in, and that was one of the things I was thinking about today. Like, I've really never acknowledged that. Spiritual empath. So I'm able to bring in these higher messages. It makes sense to me. All right, so Saturday, I found myself crying, just like a burst of tears. All right. Cancer into Mars. All right, that's the energy. You're going to feel it. You have to move through the emotions, those shadows, the water. It's like, even I was listening to Kepachi, it's like swim through those emotions. Really move through them. Don't stuff them. Don't push them aside. Don't jump over them. Feel them. And I have to say, like a couple of times, those outbursts of tears, they go away. They go away and I feel better. I actually stopped into Ritual Shelter, shout out to them, and had a reading with Jada. It was like spot on. Exactly what I was feeling. She reminded me of the Cancer in Mars. Like, oh yeah, you're right. It just happened on Saturday. But that's exactly what was going on. So when you notice these things, especially the emotions right now, we need to process them. It's just energy in motion. All right. And yes, that means the heavy ones, the tough ones. But that's what we need to work through and move forward so that you can open your light into a higher place for where you are. All right. We also have some Pluto, some Saturn energy. This is big change. All right, this Saturn hasn't been in where it is in I don't know, maybe forever, 1700, something like that. So this means to you, first and foremost, knowing your chart would be very helpful. Go get a reading, update it, whatever, but big change. Stepping up to the plate for all of us, stepping up to who you are, living from that authentic self of who you are. This is what's really big. We're in a big phase right now. And if you've been doing your work, if you've been listening to some of the things I've been talking about and some of these tools, then you're going to notice that, yeah, I feel it. All right, as I was driving there after that little burst of cry, like driving around, let me get out, let me see people. And then I was like, thinking like, oh, I forgot I have to do this and this and this and this. Is like all these like 4 new projects of exactly what I've been wanting to bring forward. That's an example right there. So working with your energy, not getting into the fear of it, feeling the emotions, taking that next step. All right, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to feel raw. I've talked about, like, I'm not really seeing all the energy. I'm not really seeing all the images, but I'm seeing the white. I'm seeing the light. I'm like, okay, that's what you want. Be the creator of your dreams. These are the messages coming in right now. Now we have a little bit of Mercury and Chiron. All right. So Chiron is like the wounded healer. So Mercury is like the messenger. So how you're showing up, what you're realizing about the wounded parts of who you are, that's where that spiritual development comes in. That's where using your tools, using Reiki, using tapping. Tapping's a great one for feeling that wounded part of who you are, because what we all want to do is transmute that energy. Transmute it, learn from it, raise it to a higher vibration. We don't want to hang on to it. We don't want to stuff it down. All right. So when we allow ourselves to use all this energy coming in, we can take a step forward. We can put action out there that's going to help us. All right. Mars, spring, action. And all the planets right now, probably to the eclipse, I think. The eclipse season comes in April. We actually have another new moon in Aries coming up, which is a little rare because we just had one last week in April that's going to be part of the eclipse. But everything is moving direct. So this is the opportunity for you. Know what your messages are, know what your voice is, know what your truth is, take a few steps forward, validate that you've taken a few steps, just kind of like what I said, like, okay, I do have these 4 new projects. Validate it. Feel that confidence move forward for you. Self-acknowledge the work that you've been through, especially through the winter. All right, now we're a little bit out a week. But take a step back, laughing at myself. Take a step back and like, oh yeah, winter. Oh yeah, now I see it. Oh yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to feel into the energy and really recognize the work that we've done, the vulnerability we've moved through. And now it's that action. Mars is all about action. The cosmos is really pushing us. You know, there's so much uncertainty in the world right now. Why not make changes for you? We do not know what is going to happen. Everything is up in the air right now. All this Mars energy, we don't know. All right, the way some of the corporate job market's been, we don't know. All right, so your ability, the banks, we don't know. So your ability to keep your vibration lifted, to make some changes for you, to find that place in your heart that's joy and love and peace, that's the higher vibration. That's the energy we're moving through right now. All right, so in the meditation on the podcast, I lead you into the energy of really opening up the higher chakras. So let's do that in our centering tonight. Like the 8th chakra right above the crown, that's where you hold the wisdom of all your lifetimes. And we want to access that. We want to bring it into the 7th, into the body. 9th chakra, all right, you can see me kind of moving up here. 9th chakra is your soul purpose in this lifetime. So when you start to breathe through it and open this channel and extend it, you're able to bring messages, hit the ball. You're able to bring messages down for you into this plane to help you along your path. All right, so let's just take all this energy in, taking a moment with me, and just exhaling all the way down, deep into the earth, letting go of the week as you prepare for another. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale, just sending that breath all the way down. Inhaling, feel that channel, moving into the higher realms, 7th, 8th, 9th, lift it up. Exhale, breathing all the way down, releasing, call all your energy into you, call it in, all from the weekend, all from past week, call your energy into you, call in your spirit, feeling aligning right on top of the physical body. Feel that energy coming in for you. Taking another deep inhale, breathing up the body. Exhale, breathing all the way down, opening the heart. Right in the very center of the heart, feel that connection that you have. Your spirit, the greater spirit. Know that you are known. Know that you are loved, protected, provided for. Feel this energy coming in for this new season for you. Calling in the masters, the teachers. Call in the archangels to fill your heart with love and joy. Call in the crystal beings for amusement and fun and amplification of your intentions. Call in your own spirit guides to deliver those messages down to you. Taking another deep inhale. Have fun. Be amused. And exhale. Here we are in this new season. In our hemisphere, we find ourselves in the direction of east for the spring. So imagine yourself standing there in the east, facing that sun, that new day, that new direction, that new energy, and just breathing into that, your new intentions. What are you planting? What direction are you moving forward in? See yourself. See yourself stepping forward, opening your heart, feeling into that energy. See yourself. Taking another deep inhale, setting an intention right into your heart. And just exhale, sending it out all around you, setting that energy for you. Inhaling and exhaling, grounding, centering. Feel through that third eye the intention you're setting for this week. See it aligning, beaming light into your path. Feel yourself grounding, bringing the awareness back. Let that third eye open. Coming back. Feel yourself grounding. Yeah, a lot of fire going on. Definitely. What is that new direction for you? And I feel that's what the cards are offering us today. All right. The Sun of Fire. This is all about like taking a step forward, action, fire, more fire. All right. And this is also too about bringing your dreams into reality. Perfect card. And it's an influence. We get the people card in this deck, my Empowered Spirit deck. When we get the people cards, it is about bringing that influence in for you. So influencing the decisions in your life. Okay, maybe I do need a little more fire. Maybe I do need to be a little bit more impulsive. Bring this energy forward for you. Look at the colors. Crimsons and orange and yellows. Just a beautiful fire, love, passion, desire. Bring it forward. Now, how are we going to do that? So these are what the other cards are offering us. Four of Air. I love this because actually I had a little thought about this as I was laying the cards out right away, a little intuitive hit. Normally this card, Four of Air, is about rest, meditation, balance. See how she's laying on those swords? Looking at you going, oh my goodness, another day, another week, right? How do you feel like that, right? You feel like that many times. But this is about making sure you do slow down from all that fire. But this is how you download your messages. This is how you call in your guides. Take some time. Many people ask me all the time, well, how do you bring in messages? Meditate. And right now, with everything going in the cosmos, you can bring in so much information. Follow the meditation I offer in the podcast. Bring in how that comes forward for you. All right, great card. Three of Water, but it was reversed. So generally this Three of Water is about acknowledging your accomplishments, going out, party, celebrate. But because it's reversed, we like to say, like, are you acknowledging your accomplishments? And that's some of that Chiron energy going on now. When you can, turn this around. That's how I read reverse. What does it take to turn this energy around? Offering yourself gratitude, offering yourself acknowledgement for the things that you have done, the accomplishments. We build confidence, we build self-esteem, we feel happier, water, element of water, and who we are, what we're doing, exact energy right now with that Chiron influence going on. Then we have the Ace of Water. It too is reversed. All right, normally when this card comes up, I always talk about loving yourself, really knowing that divinity of your heart, first and foremost. When we love ourselves, when we can open up to that new feeling, spring energy, water energy, ace is potential. You can create such a ripple effect all around you. And it can be inspiring to bring in somebody new. All right, yesterday I had the Two of Cups show up twice. I loved it. So that's a lover's card. This is a lover's card too. Let it start with you. All right, so beautiful cards. Have some impulse. Bring up that fire energy. Be creative in what you're doing. Take time for you. Make sure that you rest and download information. Celebrate and honor your accomplishments. Don't put yourself last, all right? Bring it forward. New love, new light coming in for you. Definitely beautiful cards. So take a break, take a breath, take a break, take a breath. Breaths or breaks. And just exhale all the way down. Feel this energy coming in. Yes, I'll read cards. Oh, great, Ernest, I'll read a card for you. Feel that inspiration. High Priestess. All right, Ernest, this is about sitting in that intuitive wisdom, the wisdom of the mystery schools, using your intuition, living in that place. Sit in your chair. Look how even her crown. Looks like it's her face. That's her crown. So really pull in that energy from above, all right? Bring in those teachings. They're within you. So bring them down. Bring in those messages. Meditate, slow down, and they will come forward for you as well. All right, Mark and I. Hey, Maris. All right, Mark, 3 of air. This card sometimes requires a little bit. Air is the mind. 3 is sometimes conflict. So this card is indicating a little bit of healing going on. All right, and it's mostly in the mind. And so I know that there has been some conflict going on. So this is about you just like, it's not of the heart, it's all in the mind. It's like the drama of the mind from what's going on. So just deep breathing. I always say deep breathing. Clear the mind, let it go. I would actually recommend tapping on those feelings to help release them out of the body. All right, Maris, you got the 7 of earth. All right, I love this. 7 is our spiritual number, which means go deeper, the hidden resources. Earth is our pentacle, our work. All right, so it shows that things are building, but there does show something coming forward for you. Look at the light, look at the eye. So this is about like using your intuition and projecting out even a little bit on something in the work realm, all right? Earth is our work realm and the work that you do. So use that intuition. I know you've been having fun and getting some good results as an entrepreneur that you are as well. All right, Kika, what a great restorative class you had. Oh my God, restorative Reiki sound bowls, and you said sing. Oh my gosh, that was awesome to see. All right, let's get a card for you. Laurie, I'm going to get you over here. I see you. Oh, one of my favorite illustrations in the whole deck, the Mother of Air. Look how beautiful. So this is about using that eye of discernment. All right, be a little critical in what you're reading, what you're taking in, what you're thinking. Don't be over judgmental, but be critical. Use that eye, all right? Is this truth? Is it not? Is this matter? Is this not? Is this drama? That just popped down to me. Is this real? All right, yes. Yes, you had a great class. That was amazing. I love seeing that. Mother of Air. Love it. So use that discernment. Don't let it get judgmental, but more critical and discernment. I love to use this card for what you're doing. All right, Laurie, over here on Facebook. Laurie, 5 of earth. All right, Laurie, this is kind of funny because earth is in our earth world, in our physical world. And lots of times when the 5 comes up, it does present a little conflict, but also too, it's a boundary card. All right, so how perfect is that? Careful of the boundaries, careful of the change coming forward. Just allow yourself to have that separation and boundaries, but know sometimes conflict does come up. So when we can separate out, hold our boundaries, it will resolve. All right, great card. How perfect. The cards just come up. That is so fun. Discernment, yes, definitely. Yes, all right. Did I miss anybody? I got Marissa, Mark. Yeah, I like the cards in the beginning too. I think they're really representative of where we are right now and honoring the self. Chiron energy, fire, Mars, new season, definitely. I know I'm fired up. I am totally fired up. I start my new class tomorrow, the Monetize Your Energy. I'm so excited. I haven't taught group setting. I haven't taught like the intuition that I'm going to be teaching in a while, the empath energy, creating spiritual boundaries, creating energetic boundaries, I've been calling it. Monetize your energy so that you can create what you want. Check it out. You're not too late to register. The course opens tomorrow. First Live is on Thursday. Great offer. Check it out. You get into my Energy Mastery app as well. And there's some great work in there, meditations and all this stuff going on. Hit me up. Let me know if you're interested. It's not too late to sign up. All right, you guys, as you can tell, I am fired up for this new season. I'm fired up some of the new changes coming around that I'm seeing within myself. Sometimes the spiritual path isn't the easiest, but when you start to have these breakthroughs, when you start to feel that perspective, find those cords, those imprints, you start to heal those, then you start to see. The growth comes forward. You're living a better perspective from what you want to create, not what others expect of you. All right, check out the podcast. Let's go to close. Just call all that energy into you. Return to the intention for this week. Feel it right through that third eye center. Hear it, see it, feel it, know it. Take another deep inhale. And exhale all the way down. Grounding your energy. Gratitude. Gratitude for the spirit, the greater spirit. Gratitude for this new season ahead and all this fire, creativity, passion, energy coming forward. Thanks again for listening to your spirit. Have a great week.